rising stars and living legends too. It's a life fun time and full of surprises. It's a place to get your 15.
Hey, we are here with a brand new guest. It is JuDy WaRReN. And how are you?
I'm good. So my name is JuDy WaRReN. I'm the designer of the JuDy collection. I'm a fashion designer. And it's really great to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks. It's like, you know, life is an interesting place. How long have you been designing? Are you wearing anything of your designs?
Yes, I am. So one thing that I do is I have environmentally friendly clothing designs, and I wanted to show you. And these bracelets that you see here, I made them.
From?
I made them from shoe straps.
So are they vegan?
They're vegan. They're basically recycled fabrics. What I do...
It's nice. I love it. Wow. I love it. Mm-hmm.
Thanks. So what I basically do is I take apart old garments and I revamp them and I turn them into something completely new. And what I'm doing is good for the environment, and I hope to start other followers in this fashion trend.
I like it. I actually do things like that too, but I don't have like a, you know, I just do it one. So is everything one of a kind with you?
Everything I make is one of a kind, except for my t-shirts. I have graphic t-shirts. I'm an artist.
And where'd you go for art?
I'm currently at the Art Students League. I paint.
Wow.
And what I do is some of the paintings are, you know, good for clothing. So I take the paintings and I screen print them and I turn them into a t-shirt.
And where are you from?
I'm from Queens, Jackson Heights.
Okay,
yeah.
So you're a local New Yorker.
I am.
And when did you know? When did you know that fashion was your calling?
Basically, my whole life. I've always been very artistic. I started, you know, I've always liked clothing when I was a kid. I used to have a lot of fun playing with outfits and making outfits, and I love to sew and make art.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you like a doodler in school?
Huge. I was never paying attention. I was always doodling.
That's cool, though. So it's working in your favor now.
Yes.
So did you design, like, entire lines? I know you have shows.
Yes. I have 3 different lines. One of them is t-shirts. I have a t-shirt line. And the other one is a JuDy's jewelry line. It's recycled fabrics. Once again, I take apart old jewelry. People give me their jewelry when it falls apart. And I make something completely new out of it, just revamping stuff, good for the environment. And then I have my JuDy's jeans line. So if you're getting rid of a pair of jeans, male or female, I basically take the jeans, you know, and I use fabric markers and sketch over the entire jeans and make them something completely great.
So you turn them into something else.
Exactly.
Do you also like turn jeans into like skirts and other kinds of things?
I do. You know, one thing that I'll do is I'll take like if it's an old pair of pants, there's a rip or whatever, and I could turn it into a long skirt. And then maybe there's a denim jacket, and the denim jacket's like falling apart. And then the fabric is similar. I have this few pieces where I've done that, and I've basically taken the skirt and the jacket, and I turn it into like a denim dress.
So where can people see this stuff?
You can check out my website. It's www.judithancollection.com. You can also go to my YouTube channel. You can look me up. It's Judith Ann WaRReN. You can find Tumblr. I'm on every site. Etsy. Yeah.
So do you have some fashion shows coming up? Anything exciting?
I do. Let me think. I have. Right now, I'm actually at the Modern Showroom.
And where's that?
The Modern Showroom is on West 37th Street, off of 8th Avenue, 580 West 37th Street. And it's like a showroom where you can go and you can buy my clothing line. It's only for the sale season.
Cool. And how many designers get to be lucky like that, to be in there?
I think there's 3 other designers. There's me. I have my clothing line there. There's one other designer who's there doing t-shirts, I think, and another designer there who does handbags.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So that's pretty amazing that you're one of 3.
One of 3.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So do you have a dream? Like, where do you want to be in fashion?
I guess I would like to, one thing that I've always thought is I wanted to start like a company eventually, where it would be like a big company with other artists, other fashion designers, and it would be called the Starving Artist Company, and it would basically be like a non-for-profit organization. But my other dream would be more that I would open my own store outside of New York. Yeah, I have a few places where I've been wanting to open a store.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
outside of New York, so you're ready
Outside
to leave.
of the city, yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
from here, so you know.
Yeah.
Have you ever lived anywhere else?
I've lived, I lived in Massachusetts when I was in high school. I lived in Croton when I was a kid, Croton and Hudson, but most of my life I've lived in the city.
In the city.
Yeah.
So, are you vegan?
No,
care.
I'm not. I'm
That's
not.
fine.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
So, are any of your
Pescatarian? Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
Presbyterian?
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
So,
Presbyterian. Oh,
Yeah.
to eat fish.
I
That's
eat
fine.
fish, yeah.
So, like, do you like use leather in any of your stuff?
I try not to, but to be honest, if it's recycled materials and it's already leather, already used, it would be fair to reuse it.
All right. So you wouldn't go kill a cow.
No,
There you
no, of
go.
course not.
There you
But
go.
if she found it laying by the side of the road,
Uh,
you never can tell.
I might as well make a pair
No.
of boots. I mean,
Yeah.
With respect to the dick count. Sorry.
Exactly.
yeah.
So, what's your website, just so people can find you?
So it's www.judithandcollection.com, and you can just Google it.
Isn't Judith Ann the character that Lily Tomlin used to play? My name is Judith Ann. No.
Not
Who is
sure.
she?
I don't know.
Nobody
The
remembers?
little child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the when she would rock in the, you would know
Rocking
who it
chair.
was. Was it Judith Ann? It was something
Could've
Ann, right? It must not have been. You would know if it
I
was
would
Judith
know. Yeah, I
Ann.
know the Judy.
What was it? Are you Googling it? All
Somebody-
right, he's Googling it.
Somebody out there. People
Edith
help
Ann.
us.
Edith Ann.
Edith Ann.
Edith Ann. Yeah.
Something with
I knew it
vowels.
sounded like
We knew it was something with vowels.
Ann. Wow, Edith Ann. That it reminded me of that, but
Yeah.
it's Judith Ann. It's different. So today happens to be National Maple Syrup Day.
Wow.
So we have maple cookies
Oh, wow.
for you and
Yeah.
some maple syrup
Oh, that's
to
great.
dip your cookie in.
Like,
And we
take a
need to
bite?
get a skeleton from your closet.
Like a secret?
Yeah.
A secret. Like what?
Or
what sort-
something a little
what sort of
naughty.
secret?
Did you ever steal anything? Or did you ever get arrested? Did you ever jump a turnstile? Did you
I don't drive, but okay. When I was 14, I went Hanukkah shopping. I'm Jewish. I went Hanukkah shopping for my family, and I wanted to buy this T-shirt for my brother. But I already bought something for everyone else in my family, and I was out of money. So I stole a T-shirt for my brother,
Woo!
and I got caught.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so what happened? Where'd you steal it from?
The mall.
Of course.
Yeah.
The Queens Mall?
Queen Center?
No, I was actually I grew up in Croton, so I
Okay.
was at the Westchester Mall. And I was young. I mean, I was kind of stupid. Like the alarm went off, and rather than like running, I just stood there.
Right. Well, you
And
were
I was like scared. And the security guard was like, "Let me check your pocketbook." I think it was like a backpack. I was 14.
Oh,
So he checked my backpack, and there was a T-shirt, and I started crying, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't have any money. I wanted to get my brother something, and I'd already bought something for my family. But they called the security of the mall, and I was banned
no. From that store?
from that
the whole
store.
mall?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did
Did
you
you ever
call
do
your
that?
family?
I called my family. They were so mad.
Of
They
course.
were just furious.
Yeah, but you know it happens.
Was your brother actually flattered that you were willing to risk
I think he
getting
was mad at me.
a record for
Oh.
He was furious. He's like, you didn't have to do that.
Older
So now you
brother.
can
Yeah.
make him a T-shirt.
Now I make him T-shirts.
There you go. And you can give him unlimited T-shirts.
Exactly.
Exactly. Are you giving him a T-shirt for this Hanukkah?
I am. It's actually.
You should put one of those things on it. So every time he walks in and out of the store, it rings.
So if he's watching,
Yeah.
just turn this part of the audio off. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's an idea.
That's funny, right?
Mine.
Yeah, like one of those
Like
things.
hide it.
Yeah. Oh boy, I know. Like trick or treat.
Yeah.
So would you like to push a button?
Any button?
Any button.
Okay.
Thank you so much for visiting us, Judith
Yeah.
and WaRReN.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be back with one more act before we
Woo!
Autos till 2015.
Hot damn.
I'm so sorry about all this.
The fame. Let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it rude. It's through the eyes of ReW.